you want to get good at skateboarding fast? I do too. Here is my progression tips. This one is really a no-brainer, and that is to practice often. You need to practice a lot. Skating every other day, every day, whatever works for you. Obviously, the more the better. Consistency. Being consistent is huge. Really the best thing that you can do for yourself, just to have a plan. I try to go at least 2 times a week, but I try also to go every week so I can stay consistent and learn new tricks and just stay sharp. It will give you that steady progress. You will progress. Maybe it's not noticeable at first, but over time you will notice that you have gotten a lot better because you have been consistent. So being consistent is really number one for me. It's also important to work on your weaknesses. Practice the stuff that you're bad at. If you're not good at doing kickflips, try to practice kickflips more. If you are bad at skating transition, obviously skate more transition. Just really try to get better at those things, and don't forget to practice your strengths too. If you have a good base in street skating, skate more street, but don't forget to work on your weaknesses. That's extremely important. The single biggest thing in skateboarding, and you should practice balance. Balance and doing ollies. Like, if you don't have balance, you can't really stay on the board. And if you can't do ollies, you can't do flip tricks, you can't do grinds, you can't do slides, you can't do gaps. You can't do anything that require you to jump. So you need to know how to ollie, and you need to get good at them. You need to be able to jump high. And balance, that's like a strong foundation. That's really the key to get better. Practice until you get the trick down. What I mean by this is, don't just land a trick once and say to your friends that you know how to do it. You don't. Maybe you got lucky, who knows, but just really do the trick over and over again until you really know how to do it. So really practice that trick until you feel 100% confident, and practice it until you can nail it every time. So never just land a new trick once and never do it again. Do it 10 times more. Do it 20 times more. At least do it over again until you know how to 100% do it every time. Study professionals. I like to study professionals. I like to study tape. I like to study competitions, X Games. I try to see how and when they bend their knees, how they fall, do they tuck and roll. I try to look at the foot position, how they place their feet before doing tricks. I try to look at how they fall, because falling is something that you need to learn. I've been watching how to fall from stuntmans on YouTube, and skaters of course. So I really try to look at the small things, like teeny tiny, like how they use their shoulders, how they are aligned with the board, everything that they do, because there's a reason why they are professionals. Skating different disciplines. I think this is really good for you, really good for your overall ability in skateboarding. Even though you just want to skate street, even though you just want to skate vert, just at least try, because it will have some carryover. I like to be everywhere. I like to be street skating, transition, bowl. I don't have any verts around me, but I like to be able to jump over gaps. I like to be able to slide on rails. I like to be able to carve a bowl. Everything that's available to me, I want to be able to skate. I may be a jack of all trades, even though I'm an amateur. I'm not really good at skateboarding, but I like to skate everything, and I believe that skating transition will make my balance better in street skating, and that skating street will make my grinds and lip tricks better in transition, you know, so it's vice versa. The last one, skating right outside your comfort zone. Like pushing yourself a little bit outside your comfort zone. Because if you push yourself too much, you can get hurt. And I don't want to get injured and not be able to work and not be able to spend time with my family because of a foot that needs healing or a broken arm. When you're just right outside that little comfort zone, you will feel a rush of adrenaline because you know that it only takes so much before you hurt yourself, and it will make your skills a lot better. Like, skating is an extreme sport and you can get really hurt. But the only way to actually get better is to take chances. So just skating a little bit outside your comfort zone will do wonders for you, I promise. So that's my tips for progression. That's how I progress. I believe these are the keys to get better fast. Obviously, the more you skate, the better, but staying consistent is huge, and all these other things that I talked about. Well, I want to say good luck and thank you for watching. See you next time, if you're still around.